What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. You already know the vibes. If you're new, drop a comment down below, let me know where you're coming from. If you're not new and you're a returning sub, I see you. Drop a comment down below and just show me some love. Make sure you're following me on all my socials, Chanell A Wallace on TikTok and Food with Chanell on everything else. Now if you're watching this video, you are here for the broccoli and cheddar loaded potatoes. As you know, this is to pair with the video that was uploaded today. No, the video that was uploaded yesterday. Yeah, which was the honey mint glazed lamb chops. So, you know, by the time you've watched this, you can pair the two together and you can have the two of them. So the ingredients list will always be in the description down below. Let's get straight into it and make our broccoli and cheddar loaded potatoes. And now for the loaded potatoes, you are going to need 2 baked potatoes, which I just baked in the oven for an hour at 200 degrees Celsius, and then they're good to go. These are cooling down because they're really hot. You don't want to handle it whilst it's too hot because you will burn yourself. And you will need some broccoli, some mozzarella and some red Leicester cheese. You can use soft cheese as well, so sometimes I add the garlic and herb soft cheese to it. I don't have any, so I'm not adding in any today, but I'll add it to the ingredients list if you do want to add. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to steam my broccoli and get it soft for when we stuff it in here. Okay, so I'm just letting you guys know, right now currently it's 30 degrees in England, okay, and I'm in the kitchen cooking. If that isn't determination, then I don't know what is. I'm burning up, but I will get to the end of this recipe. I will. So our potatoes, they've cooled down a bit, like enough for me to be handling them, and basically what I'm going to do is slice them. And even that, if you're rushing and you basically can't wait for the potatoes to cool down, slice them open and it will let out the heat, and then you can what's the word, you can start handling them and whatever. So I was thinking to do like jacket potato style ones, but I'm doing it how they originally was, which was basically like that, in half. So just cut them right down the middle like this. It doesn't matter if they separate because I'm going to do that anyway. And then legit you're just going to scoop out the middle, but you don't need to scoop it out so much so that like there's no potato left. What I do, I kind of make myself a border with the spoon. Again, if it's hot, just be careful. I'm kind of used to this, so I do it all the time. But yeah, just like scoop out some potato, put it in a bowl to the side. So you just want to leave the skins, kind of like loaded potato skins, because it basically is that. But yeah, you can just mash it in there and then scoop it out. Makes it easier. And because you still need for them to hold the potato mixture, just make sure that you've still left quite a sturdy potato skin, okay? But we're going to bake these as well without the mixture in first, just to get them a bit more crisp. And then we're going to add the filling, put them in the oven, let everything melt and gel together, and then yeah, then it's basically done. Oh, this one slightly fell apart, but it's okay. It's my fault because I didn't. So basically what I'll do sometimes is leave them uncovered, because I was prepping stuff, I covered them in foil, so that's why the skin isn't so crispy. But if you legit bake it at 200 with the foil off, it will go crispy. But this should still be good. Okay, and then you should have your potato skins like this. And then you just want to get a brush and brush the insides with some butter like that. And don't be shy with the butter now. It's going to make those skins taste delicious. So once your skins are like this, put them in the oven at 200 for about 10 minutes. Okay, and then now here is the potato, which we don't want to mash like mashed potato. It's more like, you know, you just want to get it moving. And then we've got some grated mozzarella here, and I've also got some grated red Leicester cheese here, and of course the broccoli that I've just steamed. So I'm going to add the broccoli straight away, and then I'm just going to season this with some salt, and some black pepper, and then at this point is also when you would add in the cream cheese if you wish to use that. I'm not using it today. Also add a knob of butter in there, probably about a tablespoon of butter. And then we're going to add in some grated mozzarella, probably about 50 grams of that, not too much because we're going to add some on top as well. And then we're going to add in about 50 grams of the red Leicester, and again we're going to add some on top, so we're not adding in too much. And then you just legit want to start mixing this up along with the what's it called, the broccoli. Just kind of chop it with the spoon and let it be roughly chopped. You don't want to feel like mashing it with a potato masher. It's not going to give the same sort of effect as what you want. Okay, so just mix everything in like this and kind of chop as you're going along. As you can see, it's coming together now, and this is exactly what you want. So if you don't even like broccoli, I'd say make this, because believe me, you will forget the broccoli is in there. It's a good way to get those vegetables in without having to like just put them on the side. Okay, and then once everything is worked in like this, so it's kind of like mashed potato, but it's not. It's more like lumpy mashed potato, which doesn't sound great, but believe me, that's how you want it. Make sure you just give it a taste to make sure it's fine. Oh, okay, that's good. If it needs any more salt and pepper, season to your liking, but then we're going to stuff the potato skins with this mixture here. Okay, so we've got the potato skins and the mixture. So what I'm just going to do is get a spoonful and then just place it back into the potato skins like that, which are nice and crispy now, by the way. I should have pointed that out. If I zoom in a bit, you'll be able to see. But yeah, just spoon it in and load them up. Don't be shy, just make sure everything is in the skins. You might find that you'll have some mixture left over because of course you've added things to the potato, so it's not all going to fit. So don't worry about getting everything in. What I like to do sometimes is let it be almost like a little hill on the top, so that you could legit serve one of these per person, or I mean if you've got a big appetite you can have two, but if you're having it alongside something it will be fine like this. So I don't think I'm going to load these up much more, even though I've got about this much left, so you know, it's again your preference. Okay, and then you've got them there, and then what you want to do is just sprinkle on your grated cheeses. So I'm going to go in with mozzarella first, just so that can get nice and stringy on the top. Then I'm going to go in with some Grated Red Leicester for sharpness and colour. And then I'm just going to repeat again and put a little bit of mozzarella on top. And then you can put these in the oven at 180 this time. Turn the oven down a bit because you don't want it to burn. At 180 for about 15 minutes, but check on them and make sure that they're not burning. You just want that cheese to melt. And if you want, you could actually add breadcrumbs on top. Delicious. But yes, 180 for about 15 to 20 minutes, but check on them and make sure that they're not burning halfway. And then here we have our loaded broccoli and cheddar potato skins, which, I mean, as you can see, one per person is fine. One potato skin, you do not need no more than that. But look at those, cheesy, buttery, soft, delicious. Some of them even have that crispy cheese edge. Oh, this is going to be good. So if you're seeing this and you've not seen the recipe for the main dish to go along with this, make sure you click on the video that you can see popping up on your screen at the end. But for now, I'm going to plate this up along with the whole thing so that we can give this a taste and you can see how it is. For the full mukbang, make sure you watch the video that will come up at the end of this video to see how the lamb tastes as well. I'm thinking to go for this one. This one looks really good, and as you can see, look at the cheese there. Look at that. So if I pull this out, you can just see that cheese pull along with it, and you can see, look, the cheese at the bottom of the pan. So I'm just going to get this one here like this and put that potato skin on the plate. I may actually plate up two just so that it looks aesthetically nice, but I do think this is more of a one per person dish. And those loaded cheddar and broccoli potatoes, tell me that doesn't look divine. Let's give this a taste. As you guys can see, absolutely one of my favorite recipes ever. Those lamb chops there. If you're here for the lamb chops recipe, there you go. If you're here for the loaded potatoes, I mean, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we're going to give it a taste. So for the loaded potato skins first, look at that with the bit of the crispy part there. You have that bit. Just look at the crispy cheese there. You can't go wrong with this. If you don't like broccoli, try that and come back to me and let me know what you thought, honestly. So this is the perfect bite now. You've got the potato and the lamb. add one of those caramelized carrots on there. That's everything you need. Just get that cheese there. The flavors intensify as you eat. It's one of those meals, you taste it and you're like, oh, then it keeps going and you're like, okay. Then you're like, all right, Master Chef in the making, okay, yeah. It's crazy. This is the reason why you should try it. So if you're seeing this now, you've got to the end of both recipes, and I'm letting you know the thing tastes fire, fire, and you need to see this so that you know that I'm not lying, and you need to try it yourself. If you came for the loaded potato skins and you've not watched that, watch that. I'm telling you, you will thank me. Make this for your gal, make this for your man, and make this for your parents. I'm telling you. Obviously, if anybody is vegan or vegetarian, then you know it ain't gonna work. But I will do a vegan situation of the potatoes. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this one, drop a comment. See you in the next video.